here we are with the shitty angle and the shitty camera. As soon as Doug logs into his camera, things will get things will get a lot better. So welcome to Marital Hate. I am Stacy. This is Douglas. We are married. We do not hate each other typically, but sometimes he can get under your skin. He's really obnoxious. Talks too much, shares too much information, potty mouth. Oh, wait, that's me.
I was going to say.
So, anyway, so there's Doug right there. Say hi.
Hello.
Party
I'm
people.
over here doing this.
He just like whipped up dinner, and look at this beautiful salmon and Brussels sprouts whipped up in like, what did you do that in like 5 minutes?
Yeah, about.
You're a brilliant man. Oh, I just did like a whole bird's eye view. Look at what the world is looking at right now. Hi, yeah, you're welcome. This is my salmon. These are my titties.
The girls are hanging out.
Yeah, they are. But that's just, that's just how I roll. So we do a live interactive podcast, usually Monday through Friday at whatever time. Whatever. Hit enter studio. And add yourself to the screen. I'm going to leave.
Okay, you leave. There we go.
Yay! Sorry about that, guys.
That's better.
So we're going to be eating our dinner when we talk to you. And we happen to have the most delightful house guests. Our friends John and Donna are here.
Yeah.
The weed has not kicked in yet. I'm just getting old. They're fucking delightful. You guys have heard us talk about them a million times.
And they've made comments.
They've commented on the podcast many times.
Things of that nature.
Donna does all the commenting because she doesn't let John get a word in edgewise. I don't think that we have anything in common with these people. So anyway, that's what we do. What's that?
I said, John just doesn't say anything.
John just doesn't say anything. Actually, John is one of the most thoughtful and insightful people you will ever meet.
He's very much
You
so,
just gotta fucking give him a chance to talk, which I'm not willing to do. So, oh, that's terrifying.
Doug, awesome.
Donna says Stacy and Doug are awesome.
But Donna does not want to be on the screen.
No.
She does not want to be on screen.
She's like a puppeteer. She just stays in the background.
Tracy says hello, peeps. Wait, if you don't want to come, so I'm going to talk to her like she's not here, but she is here. Can you come on the screen so you're not cut off?
I'm sorry.
Donna, can I ask you, is John allowed to come on the podcast? No, nobody is allowed to come on the podcast.
All right.
Except us.
Fine.
So we're going to talk about them like.
He doesn't want to either.
And Tracy says, after meeting them, I can attest to all of this. Yeah, they're fucking delightful. So what did they get here? So we picked up. So what did we do this weekend? So Friday we did the pod.
We did the podcast and
what did we do?
when did they show up?
Saturday night. But
Saturday.
Did we do anything after the podcast or we go straight to bed? Did we do sexy time?
I don't even remember. I don't remember Friday. It's like all a blur.
Oh, I was super high.
Oh.
And I think I went straight to bed. And if you had sex with me, I don't remember it. So
I remember. Yeah, I remember you telling the people what was going to happen, and it was not good. It was like a rape situation. It was not.
Oh,
good.
That's right. Yeah. I said, it wasn't a rape situation. Jesus
well,
Christ.
It would have been. You were unconscious.
I said, I can't do your business.
I can't get consent.
And don't make a
from
mess.
A sleeping woman.
And do your business and keep. I gave you consent live on the internet.
Oh, okay.
I said, do your business and clean up your mess.
I owe you one.
Shout out to Costco, by the way. But you don't want to buy fucking farm raised salmon.
Right. You want to go wild caught.
I can't even. What's wrong with me? I don't know that like I said, oh, hello, peeps. Hello, Tracy's here. Tracy, we love you. Donna loves you.
We keep
she
talking about
you all the time. You're like part of the family.
Because people disappoint us and you don't. So
far.
Yeah.
So far. And not that I should manifest Tracy disappointing us. I don't think she's capable of disappointing us. She's a motherfucking delight.
She's lovely.
So shout out
except for
Costco.
that whole lesbian thing. I don't know if we like that.
We love
because I'm a very religious man.
If you're watching the podcast you've never watched before, my husband is not actually homophobic, nor is he religious. So anyway, shout out to a very quick and easy dinner from Costco. So Doug bought wild caught salmon. You do not want the farm raised.
Sockeye, motherfucker.
Wild caught sockeye.
Yeah.
From Costco. Big old piece of fish. Is there any left?
No. For $17.
This big. 17. Yeah, I can't even fit it on the screen how big this fish. I don't understand how cameras work. There's like that big.
I don't think you understand how life works.
I don't. But
gravity, you don't know about that. Salmon, directions.
The salmon was $17, and then we got a bag of these organic Brussels sprouts with bacon. it's all frozen, and you just in the air fryer. 5 minutes for a beautiful dinner. Can you tell them how you prepare the salmon?
Little known fact: you can get replacement baskets for your air fryer. We had one basket. We replaced it with stacking baskets or staskets. And so you can put some down the bottom, put some on the top. Top one gets a little browner. About halfway through, you take them out, flip them around, take one down, pass it around, and cook it the rest of the way.
I did buy these on Amazon. They were very inexpensive.
They go in the dishwasher.
It was like $12, but the big issue with air fryers, and of course this is for the instant.
They use air.
So we use the Instant Pot with the air fryer lid. So for most air fryers, the issue people have with them is that they have a nonstick coating. If you have birds, by the way, you can't have anything with nonstick coating in your house. Nonstick coating.
Birds?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because it kills them. It's really bad for you. Nonstick.
Oh, like it release a gas or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
So nonstick coating is very bad for you. And what happens in most cases is that people will use it and scrape it off. And it's definitely it's bad for you even if it's not all scratched the fuck up. But then people scratch it up and they still use it. And let me just tell you a story about our little marriage here. I'm like, Doug, we need to get a replacement basket for the Instant Pot because it's got nonstick surface and it's getting in our food. And he's like, I don't know what to tell you. It's all coming off when I scrub it. None of it's going in our food.
Well, maybe some of it came out. But
so in any case,
most of that was...
We bought the 2 baskets, very inexpensive. They fit the Instant Pot air fryer duo. I don't know if they're going to fit your air fryer, but I do recommend replacing anything you have in your house that is a nonstick surface with not nonstick surface because that shit is bullshit.
Just get yourself some cast iron pans and some butter.
Cast iron pans, butter. And the other thing we have is these beautiful, they look like coffee filters.
Yeah.
They're parchment paper liners for the air fryer. Super inexpensive.
Yeah, you can cook in those. You don't even need the basket if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
But you can't cook bacon in them because it collects the grease right in it and it just sits there and it doesn't crisp up. So that's the one thing. Actually, it's the one thing I wanted to use it for. But you could put that in the bottom of the fryer and then put your bacon in a basket.
Oh, I have it.
This
is what you do. You put the parchment paper.
Yes.
You put the one basket.
Yeah.
You put the second basket.
Yeah.
You put the bacon in the second basket.
Well, yeah. Well, we have that little thing that raises it up. So if you put the filter in, the liner in first, then the lifter, and then the basket in the basket, and you're good.
Or you could just do one basket.
But I learned, live and learn. I try to cook it right.
Wait, can you tell them how you make this delightful salmon?
So the salmon is you take some mayo, and you take some Parmesan cheese, and you take some basil off your basil plant, which is right over here,
from the struggle
and you
garden.
mix it all about, and then you spread it on the salmon, and then you cook the salmon for about 22 minutes, and there's your situation right in the oven.
You just put it in the oven. You put it in the oven. What temperature?
375.
375.
You can go 350. Go a little longer. It's about the same.
But we walked in. We tried to go to the Edison estate. Too much fucking walking for me. In Donna. And it was very hot.
And they have the 3rd largest banyan tree in existence.
It was beautiful. Donna was sweating like a whore in church. I just sweat like a whore in general because, that's how we do. I do want, and I would like to take on hot stuff. She's so sweet. So I do want to share the 2 addresses. So we went in Cape Coral to go look at Christmas lights. And if you are from Cape, you want to go to 3813 Southwest 1st Street in Cape Coral. Thank you so much to the Who Songs. I think that's who does them. They had posted. They have the most beautiful Christmas lights set to music. And also to 1218 Northwest 9th Ave in Cape Coral. You turn your radio station and it all goes with the music. Doug's gonna play a little video for it.
Play a little video of
I will say the house at Southwest 1st Street has a Venmo link that you can take a picture of and make a donation or leave a few bucks. It's such an entertaining thing. You would spend a small fortune to go to one of the Christmas places like that.
Yeah.
And the guy was sitting out there greeting everybody. He was super nice.
So
it's so beautiful.
The first one I will present, and if you turn turn up your volume, is set to the music of none other than Van Halen, a song, and it's called Eruption. So it's a guitar solo, and I don't know if you can hear this. So that gives you an idea what we're dealing with here. So that was one. Let me pull up the other. And then the other one was like a little bit more of a modern situation. They were going with the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, which is this one
They
right
can't see
here.
Oh,
And I don't know what the music is for this. You could probably hear us talking on it too.
They can definitely hear you if you say anything. Sorry, guys.
But this one had this tree, like the tower tree thing here that was pretty cool.
There ended up being like dancing people on the tree. And then those things, the light bulbs in the window. But this looked like it was a kit that you bought.
It did. It definitely looked like it was something you buy from Hammaker Schlemmer or something like that.
Maybe.
I love it.
Yeah, Donna loved it. John loved it. Donna's a big fan of Christmas. I need to shout out
Yes.
a couple people. The first one would be shout out to my pal Charlie. Y'all know him as Archbishop 401, or Doug calls him Archduke. I don't know where he's getting these titles from, but happy birthday to Charlie, belated birthday,
Charlie.
And I also want to wish a happy early birthday to my friend Donna. And I know we're going to talk about it later in the week. I don't know if we're going to end up podcasting tomorrow because we might just be celebrating my beautiful friend. But
You know what they say, celebrate
I do want to
good
wish
times.
her a happy
Come on.
birthday. Do you know that she is 29? For like what, the 40th time?
I don't ask questions.
Well, you should not, because she will beat you with a hammer if you do. What is yes, that hammer still in evidence.
Can't talk about it.
Okay, I think we have talked about it. Have
Yeah, no,
talked about it?
but we're not supposed to.
Okay, so tell me, so what did we do? I need to eat some food. Are you gonna eat food?
I'm eat food eventually.
I won't eat it cold.
So Saturday, we cleaned the house, getting ready for our little
Doug cleaned the
guests.
house. Oh.
Yep.
Tracy, look, Doug got a haircut.
Tie and tie, baby.
It is
I
not.
don't know.
tie-dye.
I don't know what with this thing, right? Like this is the only trouble spot. I look like alfalfa.
Yeah,
You get a horn
Yours
over there.
This is a bow. Mine's a horn.
Donna gets a horn. Doug has a little bow.
All
And
right.
if Doug has a complaint about his fucking haircut, he should probably be like, "Hey, honey, can you cut this little piece right there?"
Well,
instead of
yeah,
like,
I don't think you want to cut it anymore. I
No,
think
it's
the
cute.
I'm
damage
gonna shave your
is done.
goddamn head.
Tracy says, "I am looking sharp." Thank you. She's a professional. She actually, I gotta put this out here. She wanted to film my haircut for the podcast.
Yeah.
And I was like, I thought I didn't want I thought that was I didn't think it was good
Fine.
content. And then I was also self-conscious about being like having the cape, you know, whatever. I was self-conscious about it. And so, but if you guys want to let me know if that's some content that you would like.
Actually, whether the people watching the podcast like it or not,
Yeah.
you know, because I don't know if Tracy's going to need to do a men's haircut, but it is a very informative video. And it would take me like, how long does it take me to cut your hair?
Not very long.
And so it would just be the added commentary of the two of us being idiots as usual, and me explaining to people that these are the flats of your head, and then you have the rounds and the crown and you know, whatever.
Brooke Ann, hello, Brooke.
Hey, girl.
It's definitely good content, and she wants to see it. And then
in 4 weeks.
Tracy says, "Oh my God, I need a haircut. I may need to drive down for the night." She'll meet you halfway.
Please do.
She'll meet you in
I don't know where we're gonna put you. You're gonna have to sleep on the sofa.
Lake Witchy Wappy Woo Woo.
I could learn how to cut my brother's hair.
Oh, there
it's
you
so
go. Look at
it's
that.
so easy.
Does he have flats? Like I'm self-conscious about the shape of my head because I have
Everybody
flats.
has flats, rounds, and
What's
whirls.
flats, rounds, and
So your
whirls. Is
hair-
the whirl up here?
If you have a cowlick, it tends to be like right
It's
here,
a whirl.
and you have your flats
His
are
head's
cut
okay.
differently than your flats are cut differently than the rest of your head. And then some people have back here, actually it's really hard. You have only a little line. I have had clients that would have like a roll of fat in the back of their head, and they would want like a tight haircut.
I don't have a roll
And
of
you would
fat.
have to like,
Oh,
I
you
would have to like spread it.
I'm not doing that. You never know what's going to jump out of that.
Well, the more spreading I do, the higher they tip. So I do a little spreading.
TMI.
And then that
Tracy
is
usually
TMI.
she just usually does a
She only
one.
does
That
a
one
bit.
is high and tight. Everyone has flats, and the only rounds
All
and whirls
over?
I know are fingerprints and forensics. That's absolutely true. Dermal ridges, baby, right there.
Everyone has flats in the only. Well, there you go.
That's
So then we went to, drum roll please,
the airport.
Costco.
Oh, we did go to Costco.
Y'all.
Yeah,
Because you know,
we were
we're all about
empty.
fucking Costco.
We hadn't gone till before when Nolan was here last time. That was in the early Novembers, and so we were out of everything. We were like seriously out of everything. So so we went. We had fun. We had good cashier people.
Well, so what I need you guys to guess. Okay, so this is what we vaguely bought. I know I'm a little Costco crazy, but
She's
join
a
me.
little crazy.
They had Ford's Garage gift certificates. You bought two $50 gift cards, and it was $79.99. So we did that because guess where we were going for dinner? Fucking Ford's.
Yeah, with Donna and John.
As a matter of fact, we're gonna have to go back to Costco and buy another gift card.
By the way, it was delicious. All right, can I
Costco's
just
always
explain what
awesome.
we had? 3 of us actually had this burger.
Oh wait, we're not getting it. We gotta finish
Oh,
Costco.
Costco.
So at
sorry.
Costco,
Rewind.
we bought meat. We bought 3 kinds of chicken. Chicken.
Chicken
We
wings,
bought cheese.
chicken-
We bought chicken wings.
chicken breast, chicken
Chicken
tenders.
thighs. We bought hamburger. We bought 4 cases of drinks.
Yeah, we got
No,
5.
5.
We got Topo and 2 seltzers and
2 waters.
2 things
the water
of
for the
smart
kids.
water. Yep.
The neighborhood kids because we're
Yep.
the nice old people. We get 2 the regular water.
Some tissues.
Topo, like we literally tissues. We got bonza pasta. We got 4 things of raspberries. We got a huge
Yep.
thing of blueberries. Like
Mangoes out.
Zucchini.
we got mangoes. We got apples. We got zucchini. We
Yeah.
got Brussels sprouts.
Lemon.
Y'all,
So
and we had $75 off
We were
coupon.
done
Thank you, T-Mobile
there
Costco.
you go.
$75 off my fucking order.
Sticking it to the man.
And I got 2% off the entire. I get 2% back from Costco, and I get 3% from my credit card company. So it's 5% off. Guess what the total was? Tracy will be the closest guesser because there's 2 people watching the podcast, and I don't. Oh, Donna, go ahead and guess. Did I already tell you?
No,
What do you think I spent at Costco?
I don't know, $200.
Ha! John, what do you think I spent at
Amateur
Costco?
hour. Amateur hour.
Trace, I bet you know. So after the $75 discount, it was like $617.
Are you shitting me about more than that then?
Mm-mm.
And yeah, we don't have room to put half of the stuff
Brooke
away.
Ann says $355. Tracy says
365.
$119.
119.
No,
10.
how much we left Costco?
Yeah, no, we went a
bought-
little nuts.
The case of coconut water alone is like $16.
It's like
so help me
$20,
God,
yeah.
please stop squeaking. I will kill you. And
That's the only one I do.
no,
It's
you-
not- it's
I don't
not a-
mind- it's not the squeaking.
It's not the Bozo show where people like honking.
No, I
horns.
actually don't mind the
You gotta be
squeaking.
the squeezer.
I'm having you can do
Yeah,
the squeeze.
right.
Come
No,
squeeze. You can come squeeze my titties all
No,
you want.
You need to be
Oh.
the squeezer. That's the whole thing.
The
Oh, that's
problem-
right.
No, the problem is I'm like a little baked. Weed hasn't totally kicked in yet. And ask Doug, how many times have you seen me on the podcast? I'm like,
I said, yeah,
what is
yeah,
that?
I'm saying-
Because the
You
birds
kill
make
them.
noises,
Yeah.
and there's like people walk
Owls.
by,
You get owls,
and
you
there's
get dogs,
things that happen, and
cats,
it's scary to be a person when you're baked.
snakes.
Brooke Ann says, "Wow, yeah, but we bought a lot.
Yeah,
So
it's
we
gonna
bought
last a while.
3
so.
things of organic beef, 1, 2, 3, 9
Hamburgers.
things of organic chicken."
Oh, see, I
Yep.
didn't realize that. I would've-
Yeah,
Yeah, we
and then
got
we
a lot of
bought, and then the raspberries. We bought 4 things of raspberries. That was $14.99.
Mhm.
Sorry, $7.99 each. The blueberries were $6.99.
Oh, by the way,
but this is a huge amount.
frozen sweet potato fries and
Oh,
throw them
so
in the air
good.
fryer.
So good.
Very
We
good.
those all the time.
Miracle, huh?
We
Those
love
are
that
good.
fucking thing. And Tracy says, "Wow, I was way under." Yeah, because we we hadn't been in. Well, like when we go on a
No.
big trip, if we haven't been in a couple weeks,
But I
I was
mean,
expecting 700.
yeah, no, it was. We were out of a
We were.
lot of stuff. Like we were almost had no water left. We had almost.
We
you know,
bought 2 cases of smart water, 1
Yeah.
case of kids water, 1 thing of coconut oil,
Yeah.
coconut milk, coconut water. Sorry.
Yeah.
And 2 things of
Oh, and we bought the taco kit
2 things of salad seltzer.
seltzer. Yeah, and we got
And
the
tofu.
salad kit, which was like a meal to go kind of thing that you just heat up when you get home. Which we had for breakfast
Oh.
the next day. Made some scrambled eggs with some.
We made
pimento
breakfast tacos.
cheese. Yeah,
So you go to Costco. Oh, we bought pimento
we
cheese.
bought the
We bought
big tub.
Dubliner cheese. We bought 4 pounds of butter. Like we bought the whole store.
Mm.
So
eggs. We have 48 eggs.
this was my genius idea. I thought we were going to be hungry before we had to pick up our lovely friends at the airport. So I was like, oh, just grab a taco kit. We can just shove it in our mouth or whatever. We'll eat the rest of it later. We never got to. Time got away from us. I wasn't feeling well. Doug had to unload everything by himself in the heat, which fucking sucks. We had 2 refrigerators. You had the garage. It's the whole thing. So
Bleh.
we didn't eat.
I made that
So we
noise
picked up
too.
the chaise at the airport. It was delightful to see our friends. And we just hugged them and squeezed them and shoved them into the Jeep.
There was some kid in front of Donna making
Oh my
noise the whole
God.
time. Donna was in rare form coming off of that plane.
So when
And
you-
all the people were slow getting off the plane too, but they were like,
people were still
just-
getting
yeah.
off the plane.
It's like a funeral.
It was like a funeral.
and so here's the
And-
thing: anytime anybody aggravates Donna, she finds new special ways for them
It's
to
his favorite.
die. Like
Special sayings.
apparently,
Mm.
she was gonna give this baby a chicken bone
And shake it.
and shake it.
Said she was giving it the Heimlich maneuver, but she was giving it shaken baby
I
syndrome.
said, will somebody give that kid a chicken bone?
She
yeah.
also
Like-
she also was very
Sorry,
concerned about
officer,
the
I was choking.
she was not a big fan. I can't. She's hilarious. She's not a big fan of the misbehaving children in public. And I don't think anybody
no,
is.
no, I don't think anybody is.
Fuck, even when my youngest daughter, we were
Tight
to-
quarters.
yeah, tech quarters make it worse. My youngest daughter, we were at a restaurant one night. We were at what's that Mexican place up in Hanover, Woburn,
Border Cafe.
Border Cafe. Border Cafe, delightful meal. We would go there on a semi-regular basis. They sat us next to a family with children. This one kid was screaming his fucking head off the entire time. And my daughter, who was in first grade at the time, marches up to the waiter,
Marches.
to the hostess stand, demands to speak to the manager, and goes, "I realize I'm a kid, and my sisters are kids, but I'm 6 years old and I can behave in a restaurant. Why did you put us next to them?" We got free dessert, so that was fun, and her meal was comped.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I think like misbehaving children fucking suck. So I can understand wanting to, perhaps kill the child. And perhaps my favorite quote was, "Doesn't anybody swallow anymore?" Which is, I think, an effective form of birth control.
Well,
Well,
that's what I said too.
it-
Does anybody believe in birth control?
No, nobody believes in birth control.
back to the whole Donna thing. Like Donna will like somebody will like be in front of her in the grocery store or something and not move the cart. I'm gonna take this woman. I'm gonna tie dental floss around 3 of her toes, throw it up over a branch of a tree, raise her up, and then I'm gonna get 9-volt batteries and stick them in her eyes until she can't see anymore. And then I'm gonna take vinegar and spray it in her goddamn mouth. And like Donna is like
Those are my thoughts. I don't
those
think-
are her thoughts, but they
She's
come
never
out.
actually done that. She's
No,
only,
no.
only with the hammer the one
No,
time.
she's done some stuff.
I claim the fifth.
It's too. It's
You
we-
came on here and told the world that
No,
you
no, no,
smacked
we-
a woman with a jar of peanut butter.
I know, but it was texting. Could have been anybody.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, it wasn't.
It
yeah,
was
it
hacked.
was not. It was
This
not
isn't
a.
necessarily my friend Donna.
No, no,
it could
this
be anyone. It
could
could be
be
a
the
figment of
neighbor.
my imagination.
I know people don't
So,
lie.
but
People
there's
get
something
upset.
that you have to like. You can't just be, oh, this person, I'm gonna kill this person. Whatever. No. Donna goes above and beyond with the.
She's
with,
creative.
and that's the thing I love about it.
The creativity is really beautiful.
Some of the stuff, Donna, that you come up with, is genius.
I stand
And
myself.
but then Donna's very proper. She's like, oh, this meal is dreadful. Like
Yeah.
she's like some
Dreadful. The Dreadful's her favorite.
like some
It's
lady
dreadful.
from across the pond or something. Like just dreadful. But everything's dreadful. So it's you never know what you're gonna get out of Donna.
And then you
it's-
have
it's
John.
fantastic. Then John,
Sweetest,
John,
most mild-mannered man
mild-mannered
you're ever
John.
going to meet in your life. Can you please do your John impression of
John
John
is-
telling Donna not to kill people?
Donna, you can't kill people with a 9-volt battery in the eye. It doesn't work that way.
I bet it does.
Hammer to the head.
Oh, no, but John has the best accent. He's got the best demeanor.
And he's so
Fantastic.
insightful and thoughtful.
He's very kind. He's love. He's a
I wish he was
lovely
here to
guy.
hear us saying this. Where the fuck did he go?
I don't know.
He
There you
probably,
go.
probably wandered off.
So he doesn't.
Yeah,
He tends to wander.
Yeah, he needs
We need to
GPS
put. We're
on.
gonna put an air tag on him so we can find him.
We'll stick an air tag in his butt.
Okay. In his butt? I was gonna put it in his shoe. Doug wants to put it in his butt.
Well, I don't want to put it in his butt.
You know,
but-
last night you tried to put cream in his mouth, and he told you he wasn't interested in
Oh,
doing that.
yeah,
And now
the-
you would have
the-
shoved stuff
yeah.
up his butt.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
given.
It's a
I was
gay week.
doing. Oh, I made
It's
charcuterie last night.
Oh,
We're getting there.
I could show a picture
So we
of
went
that.
to Ford's. We went to Ford's.
Oh, we went to Ford's. Lovely waitress.
Shout out to Sarah, our waitress, who is 10 weeks from her due date with baby number 2.
Mm.
Baby number 2. First baby's name was Remington.
Remington.
We're trying to find a name for baby 2.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. We have suggestions. We might go back and just give her a list that we've made. Do y'all have a boy name that you would like to give this nice woman for her baby? That not everybody has. It's a good name. It's got to hold up to Remington.
She doesn't even know if it's a boy or a girl.
Why doesn't he name him Steele? That would be so
So
funny.
you have Remington and Steele.
Yeah, that'd be
Remington
cute.
Zimmerman is a mouthful. I will tell you that.
Okay, well, I will say I don't know if you're supposed to say her last
Oh,
name on
I'm
the
sorry,
internet, but here we
Sarah.
go. So, Swinging Fords, and we
Well,
had.
it's germane to the rest of the story. My
Are
name
we telling-
suggestion.
You're going to tell the entire story?
Yes. Well, anyways, she goes out. She had to side work to do, so we settle up with a check.
What
She
is
sent in-
side work?
I don't know. Probably filling ketchup
Sugar.
or something. So she's in the way back. We're not going to see her again. I have to flag down somebody else because I came up with the perfect name for her unborn baby boy child,
Maybe.
which then Stacy adds to. So
She's carrying like it's a boy. That's
So
a fucking boy.
her last
She
name
didn't-
is-
She wants a boy.
her last name is Zimmerman. I'm sorry if this is going public. I don't mean to dox you, but this is germane to the story. Bob Dylan's last name was Zimmerman.
Okay.
So I thought she should name the child Dylan Zimmerman.
Okay.
It's like the most perfect kismet of names of all time. So then this one over here, middle name Robert. So Dylan Robert Zimmerman.
So like Bob Dylan, but Dylan
it's
Roberts.
unbelievable. It's
Pretty good.
yeah. So it was one of the
And I was telling
so we
her-
got her back out. And we
She's
tell
like,
her.
but his friends won't know. And I'm like, actually, you should watch. I mean, I think generations are always bound to find out about Bob Dylan. You're going to go through a phase. Everybody goes through a phase where they listen to the Beatles a bunch, they listen to the Rolling Stones a bunch, or Led Zeppelin or whatever. They have this throwback phase where they're all like,
Yeah.
I'm so cool or whatever. Doug skipped the listening to Led Zeppelin
I
phase.
do not like Led Zeppelin. Sorry.
What did she say?
I know,
about
right?
the,
What's wrong with him?
Remember I
It's
said
just
the worst
noise to
name
me.
is Tristan. And I guess
Tristan.
there was a guy that worked
Oh,
there, too.
Yes.
We can't talk about that.
talk about that.
We've
but
said too much, people.
there are some people out there that are extra. So, but if you have somebody that you've encountered and they have like a bad name, like a name like you associate with a negative thing, you don't like that name forever. Like
Right.
I have
Yeah,
some
yeah.
names I don't like.
Oh yeah, like Douglas.
No, I like your name.
Oh, thank you.
I like to call it out.
My
later.
mommy gave me that
I
name.
like your name too.
I was just going to talk about calling your name out in bed,
Mm.
and then you bring up your mommy. So if you
Wow.
could please not suck on my tits for like the next week, that would be great.
Okay.
Because I'm just going to.
Speaking of sucking on tits, it's actually my mom's anniversary of her passing today, 32 years. So that's the worst segue ever in the history of podcasting. I couldn't resist it.
I don't know which one of us needs more therapy, me or you.
I
but
was not breastfed though, however, I will tell you that much. But
That
I was
explains a lot.
born in a blackout,
that
the great
explains a lot.
blackout of 19. It's when they used to. They didn't have
18,
electricity.
1918.
They didn't have electricity then.
And Anne says hello,
Just get the
everyone.
goddamn pool, John.
Just jump in the pool. Don't be a
Yeah,
pussy.
god damn it.
Just jump in.
It's a man back there.
If you didn't have a phone in your pocket, I would throw you in. Or you could jump on a flamingo. You can kayak. There's so many
Yeah,
options.
there's kayaking.
In any case, what were we talking about? Oh, so Ford's was awesome.
Oh, all right. So can I talk about the burger?
Please.
It's a burger. I believe it was called the bourbon
Bacon pileup.
Bacon pileup. So you had your burger. You're gonna have to fill in because I don't know what else.
It
But
has
then-
fucking a shit.
But then they had bacon, and then they had a patty of
Three of us had it.
horse and cheese
Oh, you're the estate.
that was
burger.
like breaded and fried and stuck on that burger. So you had like the herb cheese,
with an onion
bacon.
relish.
yeah, in a bun with the Ford logo on it.
Beautiful.
It was a nice presentation.
Hot
It
tip.
was gorgeous.
Order yourself a side of the bacon truffle
Oh,
aioli.
yeah.
Get it on the side. You dip your
Areola?
fries in it. It is not called an areola. An areola is the area around your nipple. Art Table is a mermaid. She has nipples, no areolas, so we call her areola. But if you meet me in the freezer section of Costco, there's a good chance you'll be able to see my areola right through my tank top because it's fucking cold in that bitch. And there you go. So, excuse me, the guy at Costco had said that the Monte Cristo at Ford's, which is a new item on the menu, was excellent. So our friend John got it.
And
loved
guess
it.
what? Excellent. He reported back.
I'm like hiccuping.
Is he? Where'd he go?
He said he's gonna go look for the owls.
Oh, he's
Right
gonna go look
there.
for the owls. He's
Well,
gonna
there you
get
go.
eaten by an owl.
He's not going to get eaten by an owl.
We have to send Donna home by herself.
Dave tried to steal an owl, so I sent him a painting
Can't
instead.
say it's
So, and then you had the bacon burger pileup.
at the
Donna
same
got
time.
the estate burger, also
Ah,
excellent.
classic.
Arugula. It has the bacon truffle aioli on the sandwich. It's very good, cooked very well, tastes like heaven.
That's probably one of them.
And then Doug had not one, but 2 blackberry lemonades. And yeah.
One was free.
One was free.
Oh, and one was free. So yeah, I should have taken advantage of him.
It was a little spiky.
So then
But it was good.
what we did-
It wasn't a lot of apples.
here's what we did and what you do. You got the taco kit from Costco. It costs $15.99. It's enough for 4 people, like barely. But in any case, you take yourself some pimento cheese, some eggs, scramble them up, put them in your
Sign
cast iron.
language for scrambled eggs. You got to make the noise though.
You got to
Deaf people can't hear the noise, but it's a nice added.
I
thing.
think people like it when I use gestures. It's like an interactive podcast.
Oh, John's gonna get
Oh,
hit
shit,
with
is
the
John getting fucking
sprinklers.
hosed off by the sprinklers.
Sprinklers just went off. John's out there.
That's funny. Are they fucking gray water?
The best part was when Wes was here and the sprinklers went off. He thought it was a rattlesnake.
I didn't know that. That's
that
funny.
was amazing
John, do not walk.
because
through
it
the
does. It
sprinklers.
sounds just like a rattlesnake.
1 second. John, do not run through the sprinklers. It's gray water. You're welcome.
Wait. What's gray water? That's who's gonna.
Wait, somebody
No,
might
he
need
doesn't.
to open the door out front for him.
He's just coming through here. He's be
He's
fine.
gonna get sprayed with gray
So-
water.
You know what? He's
You
been
know,
sprayed with
I'll
worse.
open up the door. Where is
He's
it?
been sprayed with worse.
I don't know where he is, but if we unlock the front door, he can come in.
What was that noise? I think
He's out back somewhere,
Then
but
he's probably
you could go unlock the door and he can come in if you wanted to. Sorry about that. Okay,
it's
so
emergency. Sprinkler
so
emergency.
you take you scramble your eggs. Do a soft scramble. Nobody likes dry ass eggs. Nobody likes funny eggs either. That means low to medium heat. Don't use a nonstick pan. That shit's bad for you. And then you put it in a bowl. So you got your taco kit. You've warmed up. Doug warms the tortillas. I don't find it to be necessary.
I put him in a little steam function in the.
I get the
thing.
gluten-free tortillas, which we also bought at Costco. Oh no, we didn't buy any. You said we had plenty. I think we're gonna regret that decision. So you got the tortilla, you put your eggs, you put your cheese, because there's extra cheese, not just the cheese that's in the eggs, more cheese.
More cheese.
You put
double
the crunchy
cheese.
stuff, and you use the fucking chicken because you need your protein in the morning, baby.
As if the eggs don't have enough protein.
I don't like the salsa that comes with that shit. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I like it.
Doug likes it. I don't. I like the
you-
mango salsa, the organic mango salsa that Costco carries. They
They
were
didn't
out.
have it because in the summertime, but that also comes with the crema. The like I don't know.
That's what I was gonna say. The lime crema.
Yeah.
And you fold it up and you eat that shit.
you
I
eat
had
it.
2 and I was very full the entire day.
It just looked
although
like you were rolling a giant joint, you Ellie.
I don't know how to roll a joint. Little known fact. Isn't that
I believe I do actually from living through the 70s. I don't think I've ever done it,
weird?
but
So one time, my cousin and I would steal weed from my dad and give it to my friends and blame it on my uncle and beer. And
it's not,
so sorry.
it's not nice.
Sorry, Uncle Scott. I haven't heard from him in years, so whatever.
Yeah, no
And
wonder.
my dad doesn't talk to me either, so whatever.
No wonder.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when I'm like having my like daily PTSD flashbacks about how nobody likes me and I'm crying, please tell me that again.
Stole the guy's weed,
Um,
God damn it.
He had plenty.
Oh, okay.
So, so my uncle comes in and my dad had homegrown. So my cousin and I are sitting there and there's a bunch, and it's like ditch weed. Like my dad needs better weed. Hopefully he's getting better weed
Yeah,
now.
hopefully.
So,
Maybe he's going to South Shore, buds.
and he's definitely not going to South Shore Buds. So, you get it had 6 sticks and stems.
Mm.
So, we were trying to wrap them with them in there. My uncle came in and fixed it for us.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
and I felt bad because I had, I was literally stealing weed and blaming him for it while he's rolling. us a
while he's
joint.
helping you, the man was a saint.
That's okay because he never got in trouble for the shit he actually did.
Oh.
We went to Lollapalooza and he got stupid fucked up and like passed out in the back of the car. I was sound asleep. My friend got lost bringing us home. We were in Boston from Quantico. Not Quantico, Quantum Air Force Base in Rhode Island.
Oh.
Which is where Lollapalooza was held after they got kicked out of Great
The
Woods.
Great Woods.
For
yeah.
tearing up the fucking lawn. So anyway, so we went to Ford's, great time, breakfast tacos. Then we went on an airboat ride up. By the way, we have now been 3 times.
Three
They are all kind of parent companied by the same company. So you'll go to the tour on the airboats at whichever location and check it twice and the address because they're in the middle of fucking nowhere. And afterwards, you go to Wooten's. On all of them,
All
they
of
send
them,
you to Wooten's. So Wooten's is like this animal sanctuary, but it's a little sus. And by the way, that's suspect. The kids are saying it. I've been listening to the kids, the ones in the street that we give water to, and the TikTokers and the Dr. Spockers
hip hoppers
and the
Pill
and the
poppers.
Big Brothers and all that nonsense. So this is the word you learned. So there it was sus. So we go. So first we went on the airboats.
Yeah.
And so we went to Jungle Herbs. Jungle Herbs with Mike was the best tour we've been on thus far.
A lot of boat whirligigs and things of that nature. He's not supposed to do them, but he does them anyways because the people demand it. It was nothing dangerous, but it was good. It was good boating action is what it was. So I will show you a couple of pictures from the little animal area. If I can pull this
Well,
up.
I wanted to get through the. So
Okay,
we
you keep
didn't
going, keep
see.
talking.
We saw mangroves red, white, and black, and we learned about how the mangroves grow. And mangroves are like they're called them walking trees because they look like they have like little feet, but they're just the trees. And then we saw there's a big 12-foot gator over there that we did not see because it wasn't there. But then we saw 2 little gators and we did a bunch of tricks. So that was fun. But here's the funny thing. We're being our normal, ridiculous selves. Oh, and there was one big gator out back. We were being our normal, ridiculous selves. And then they get there and we're getting on the boat. And they're like, okay, we need the most weight in the back. And I'm like, come on, Donna, we'll put our fat asses to work. And I go, well, it's okay because fat bottom girls, we make the rock and world go down.
That's right.
Down. And so we're going to put the headphones on. And the guy is like, okay, so here's your headphones. Just be careful what you're saying because they're 2-way. And she goes, no swearing. And then I just sat there. By the way, because this is how, like, when somebody says something fucking idiotic,
Yeah.
I dwell on it. I have a tendency to dwell. Sometimes I don't dwell. And sometimes I won't dwell. And then something will bother me later because of something like that somebody added to the situation. Actually, Donna got me fired up about something tonight. Completely unrelated to anything or anyone we've ever talked about on the podcast. But Donna did get me fired up tonight. But she's inside doing dishes, which is weird. But
Yeah, she's very helpful.
she's been fantastic. So I want to make sure I'm connected to the right internet and not bothering you.
Hopefully.
So she pretty much the best friend you could ever ask for.
She's all right.
And so we did so the lady said, and all I could think of is like, where does it say in the Bible no cussing? Oh, it does say judge not lest ye be judged, but there's like more than that. But like really God is the one that's supposed to judge us.
God said.
God said. So I don't know.
Okay.
She just fucking pisses me off.
Yeah. Well, it was a very enjoyable afternoon. So I will just share these before we move on.
Oh, so you go to Wooten's and it's kind of like it's kind of dingy.
Yeah, it's kind of dingy. It's kind of like some chain link, as you can
But-
kind of see. But this thing is an adult friggin' crocodile. It's gigantic. And if you can't see the teeth, look at the teeth on this MFer right there. Look at that. It's insane. And then his mouth opens that wide, which is about as wide as a person. Yeah.
So why didn't you go give him a hug?
I'm not a huggy kind of person.
That's not true.
So-
Art and Huddy both hug you all the time.
Yeah.
They kind of hug him against as well.
I don't know. Some people you just normally hug. Some people you don't.
Huddy picks you up and throws you around. It's adorable. I love it.
He's enamored of me. He loves me.
Tracy says, as that is a big boy, things you could
Might
say
be a lady.
both about Huddy and that crocodile.
Mm.
Huddy is also a big boy, and he has also beautiful teeth. So there.
He does? Yeah, I never noticed.
You ever seen his picture?
He has a great smile. He's a very great energy. Things of that
Oh, dude,
nature.
he's the best.
So after
We really do have awesome friends.
after going to the rinky dink alligator park, we proceeded trying to go to our old standby honky tonk Riverside
Oh my God.
food place.
Hold please. You couldn't get to the line with the big balls. Well, they were only big balls, droopy balls. Droopy ball
What are you
line.
talking about? Oh yeah. No,
That was corned
They have a
off.
lion and a tiger,
We-
kind of like Tiger King situation in the back, but they had it
didn't
closed off.
we didn't stay for
We
the
didn't stay
tiger
very
show.
long. No.
Okay. And we didn't hold the gator. We just got the
No,
fuck out of
we
there,
just
'cause
went.
We were like,
left.
fuck
Yeah,
it, we're hungry.
done.
So we get to the place that we like. It's like it's called City Seafood. It's right on the water in Everglades City. The food is okay. The service is meh, but it's a really great location.
Yeah.
And so we get there and like we're all starving. We get to the door and it's fucking closed, which sucks. But there's a family that had just left the park at the same time we did was there, and father is an amputee, and he had gotten out and gotten his chair and was ready to go inside, and of course it's fucking closed. I'm like, I felt so bad.
It was.
I like literally did not want to tell them. I'm like, stop, because I didn't want them to go through any. But he was already out.
Oh yeah, he was
They
out
were
of
the
the chair.
nicest people. So we ended up going instead to Tropical Cafe. Is that what it was called?
Yeah, Tropical Cafe was just
Amazing.
Everglades City, whatever. We go in there.
Family-owned
It's
business.
a family-owned business. There wasn't a lot of people in there, but like
No, but we were at 4:00. Like
yeah, we were in no man's
after
land
lunch
of the
before
thing,
dinner.
so
like I can't
we were
believe they were
kinda
even open.
So we were all kind of
What was
starving.
his name? I totally forgot. Was it
McLeod?
McLeod? Super nice guy. Shout out to McLeod.
And they're doing their best down there. They're trying to,
family-owned
you know,
business,
yeah.
and they keep the prices so low. The cheeseburger on their menu is $9.99.
Yeah.
He's like, the cheeseburger's the best thing on the menu, but I got the grouper, not to be confused with the square.
I got the
grouper.
grouper Reuben, is what I did.
I got the grouper Reuben. Donna also got the grouper. We had gator bites. They were a little tough.
Yeah.
But gator is almost always tough.
But
and
I think that
then-
was like had been frozen.
And what did
sitting
John
around.
get? John got a crab cake.
Crab
sandwich.
cake Reuben is what he got.
Crab
yeah.
cake Reuben. And the food.
But it was one of those things.
fantastic.
I felt good about spending money
He
there.
sat there and chatted with us, told us all about his life.
He's a
and
Viking, which, by the way,
Viking.
is a religion and not like just a guy on a boat
I thought it was
or,
called hedonism.
or a Minnesota Viking.
The Vikings' original religion was pagan and polytheistic Old Norse religion, which can be traced back to about 500 BCE in what is now known as Denmark. As Christianity took hold in Scandinavia, beginning in the 8th century CE, its followers dwindled in numbers. However, this older tradition is continued Viking culture. So I will say this. I asked him specifically, are the writings on your arm pagan? And he's like, no, they're Viking. They're pagan. I wasn't wrong.
I think you're splitting hairs with a Viking axe.
Okay, first of all, that's not what I would use to split hairs. A. B. Having read that, I just like to point out I was right.
Anyway, so it was good. It was great. I just felt good that we supported like a local business.
Well, we did that twice because Jungle Herbs is a local business, although they've been bought out by a big outfit. But we tipped the guy, and it was so funny because like they can't ask if you go on an airboat tour, you need to tip those motherfuckers. There was somewhere else that we went that I felt like we should have tipped the person. And
recently, maybe Key West or something.
no, it was somewhere else.
I don't know.
But
But I will say this: Everglades City is you have to drive. Probably I was at like 10, 20 minutes down this road to get to Everglades City.
It's
so
far.
it's like an outpost.
And there's all these signs: Panther Crossing, Panther Crossing, Panther Crossing. Then the next 7 miles. But I did want to finish what I was saying.
Okay,
about,
go ahead. No, go ahead. About the tipping.
So make sure that you tip your boat captains. These people make minimum wage. They're out in the blazing hot sun. They can't control nature, believe it or not. So they try to find you, and they know it very well. They know it very well. They know that area very well. Make sure you tip them.
Yeah.
There was somebody. Oh, when we went to the turtle hospital, I felt like we should have tipped her.
Yeah, we should have tipped
That
her.
was the one. I'm like, shouldn't we be?
I don't think we had
tipping
any cash that day.
her?
So always have a little cash on you in case you get robbed.
Yeah, we're learning that
and
one.
then the person won't
But
kill
right
you.
now, I have 200s because I paid for something Donna reimbursed me for.
Yeah.
And what am I going to do with hundreds?
Go strip club.
I'm not going to give out
Get
hundreds
daddy,
in a strip
get
club.
daddy a rub down.
I don't give a shit how many fucking light up butt plugs she pulls out of her asshole, then puts in her mouth, and then
I don't want
reinserts
that.
into her
I
ass.
don't want to know that.
You
person.
need to eat your food. It's
I
going to
know.
go to waste.
I'm going to eat something.
Are you doing that eating disorder thing
a
where you're
little
not going
bit?
to?
Yeah.
Doug's going through. Does anybody else have this? Doug's going through this phase where he doesn't want to eat the food he cooks.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah,
Can we find a way over that? Because can I just like be honest? When you cook and you don't eat, first of all, when you cook, you're usually not wanting to cook in the first place, right?
Yeah.
And then and you're kind of grouchy about it. And then if you cook and you don't eat,
then it makes you feel.
It makes me feel. It's not even just that I don't want to eat it. I feel awful. Like I feel so bad. Like I would rather you didn't. If you don't want to cook, don't cook. If you don't want to, if you're not going to eat the food, don't cook. Because I literally from the minute, like I know how upset you are, and I'm like fighting back.
No, it's
tears.
not like I'm upset. It's like a weird kind of
You only
and I'll every time I intend to eat. What did I do? I'm hearing weird sounds on the roof. Again.
Okay.
Anyways, no, I don't intend not to eat it. I'm all good, and then like.
But you're not though, because it's always. I mean, like, and I think, I'm very empathetic. I pick up on everything that
whatever. And Doug is like maybe not as self-aware.
Yeah.
Like he gets to the point where he's ready to murder everyone before he says a fucking word. And
With a 9-volt battery in the eye.
that's very creative. I don't think that it would do it. But
Works on a
I would
dog's
be
nose.
willing to try that if I thought it would fix my vision because I'm blind as a bat. So I don't know why our friends are not out here on the pod, but there
They're
you
in
go.
cleaning our house. Maybe they're
Um,
getting it on in the guest room.
No, they're in the kitchen
Oh.
right now. Well, Donna is like
I don't know what
short.
the hell is.
She's leaning forward. Maybe she's.
It's
kinda-
all she knows how to do.
Do y'all
Is
think
like
she's
she
kind
just
of
knows how
behind
to.
in our
She
kitchen
just,
right now?
she just takes care of people.
Dude, I wish she would.
That's what she
She's
knows.
told me that she can't be on camera, so I can't shoot the camera over there. But I think she might be. They might be doing it in the kitchen right now.
No, John just left.
Well, maybe he's
So
done.
maybe
He had
they're
to
done.
clean up.
He's carrying something though in his hand.
Do you think he's stealing our
I think he's
silverware?
no. I think he's leaving.
They would never steal our silverware.
I think he's going home.
He left.
He's carrying a bag of some sort.
Maybe he's gonna pop out of the pod. I don't know,
I
but
don't know.
our friends are fucking awesome. So yes, so what? But usually, what happens when you're gonna cook and you're not like psyched about it, I can tell. Like it's usually like the next day you're like, oh, you start off your day that way, and then you don't want to cook, and then I think a big part of it is, and it's you have the same problem I have. It's just that we recognize it differently. When you go into the kitchen and it's a mess and you have to clean it before you cook, it's overwhelming. And I swear this, and I will say it a million times to anyone who will listen. Clean as you go. Don't try to fucking multitask while you're in the kitchen. Don't, if you want to listen to music, listen to music. You can't be watching shit on your phone. You can't be texting people. You have a garbage bowl. You keep it on the counter. As you cook, you put the garbage in the sink or whatever. As you use the utensil, you rinse it off, you put it in the dishwasher, you wash it off, whatever. The whole time you're going. So when you're done, all you have to do is leftovers, wash the pans, be done. Be done. And so like I think that if you go into it feeling like overwhelmed, that sucks.
Yeah.
If you're not and I think like getting excited, that's why like this week I sent you a bunch of recipes because you were getting stressed. He was like, I don't want to eat anything. All we eat is the same thing. I don't care. I'll eat the same thing a million times, especially since Doug does all the cooking. What fucking right do I have to complain? Like, I don't like all the food he cooks. There's things that I really don't like that he makes, but he's an excellent cook. We just have different tastes. But again, he does all the fucking cooking. What am I going to complain about? And so, but I don't like, I feel really bad that he has to do all the cooking. Like it's one of the biggest things for people with chronic illness is that we feel like a burden.
Right.
I am.
I don't want you to make
literally
I don't want
a
you to feel like
burden. I'm literally a burden. We talk about it on a semi-regular basis and I feel like shit. And I just sit there and cry.
I'm happy to take care of you. I'm happy to
No,
provide
you're not
you.
though. And don't get me wrong. That's
No,
okay. It's
No,
okay.
I'm not happy to do all the other crap. If I just had to do
You're not
take care of
happy.
you, I'd be
No,
good.
because like on Saturdays you don't want to do it. Like like I know that taking care of me is a burden, and you have chosen to continue this burden, but I feel really bad about it, and I don't want to
I
be
don't
a
want
burden.
you to feel bad about it.
But I do, and
It's
it's
an
at
honor
the
to
same-
take care of you.
but at the same time, it's understandable that you would get frustrated. But like again, yo, I have life insurance. It pays in the case of suicide. I've been sick for 10 fucking years. So I'm like, let me off myself. You won't have to take care of me anymore. You get 500 grand. Happy birthday to you. Get yourself a black wife.
It's actually
You've
30
always
years.
wanted
You
that.
did 10 fucking years. You did it 3 times, so it's 30 years.
No, it's 10 fucking years.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my thought on it. But you want me to live.
I do. I like you. I
So-
like having you around.
Hear me out. Do you respect me?
I do.
Could you not respect me in the bedroom and respect me outside of the bedroom, please?
It reminded me of what a I can't even say it. There was a stand-up comic that talked about. She was talking about what she wanted in the bedroom versus what she wanted the rest of her relationship. Yeah,
Yep.
That's pretty much you.
That's every woman. So anyway, my point is that I'm hoping that you won't cook when you don't want to because it makes me feel terrible. And I'm
Yeah.
also hoping you'll let me off myself. And I'm also hoping that we could win the lottery and hire a private chef.
That'd be good.
Close enough. We got Donna in there. My house, she's cleaning my house cleaner than it has ever been. I don't know why.
I don't know
How
what
do we
the hell-
make her stop? Donna, stop cleaning. Stop cleaning.
Stop the
Stop
goddamn-
cleaning.
Stop it.
She's making faces at me.
You're making me feel bad.
Yeah, now
She's
you
making me
know.
feel like-
See?
she's making me
Do
feel
you-
like I have a
do you-
dirty
Do you
home.
feel like a burden? while you're sitting here doing
Look at these
nothing, and
fucking
Donna is
people.
back. They're feverishly.
They're-
John just took the chairs out of the
Put 'em
dining
in the
room.
bedroom.
He's got the rug, and Donna is sweeping like a lunatic. We've never swept that floor. We have a little robot
I've
vacuum,
swept before.
and she's pulled the glass, the paint off the table. I'm just gonna get more paint on the table.
We're not cut out for company
We're not
because it really
domesticated.
exposes our
It's
shortcomings.
weird, and we don't have anybody. Even our guests that are here don't want to watch the podcast. Isn't that bad? Okay. Oh, actually, Donna, can you try watching it on your phone and see if it's doing the thing still? Yeah, test your phone and your iPad. I had to help Donna with her technology today. P.S. Make sure you have the newest iOS update because there was a big security release. I don't do all the updates. I usually wait to see how the update does, but I think you should do this one. You want to make sure all the tabs on your browsers,
Tabs.
close those shit out. Close your apps. Turn off location services and notifications for websites that you don't want to have.
And use a
It's very
garbage
easy.
bowl.
Oh, the garbage bowl while you're cooking? A game changer because then you're just throwing all the trash in there and then you just once. It's fucking life changing. And then you don't have a barrel of trash in the middle of the fucking kitchen that you trip all over. Just saying. And then okay, so we were talking about cooking and being a burden and just don't.
Okay.
I can order takeout, I can have a smoothie, I can have
Ooh.
Stacy, I don't feel like cooking. Here is a snack.
Oh, by the way, last night. All right, so after our little excursion for lunch at the Everglades, Stacy likes this one road. It's called Wagon Wheel Road.
Oh my god, wait,
Middle of goddamn nowhere. Middle of the just middle.
If
of
you
it.
have a chance to go to Everglades City, you want to go either in the evening or fucking super early, like sunset or sunrise. It looks like the African savannah.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
So we're driving down this long road,
Oh shit.
and we don't have the doors on the Jeep. And there's one house in this whole preserve. I think they grandfathered in. Well, they had a couple pit bulls, and they're walking around on the road. So we drive by. Pit bulls start chasing us down the thing. She's on, and like they're keeping up. Anyways, we got by, and they went back in. Whatever, right? So we go down probably another.
Donna
half
was
mile,
not happy about
mile.
that. So the Jeep had no doors on and they were
Yeah.
chasing us.
Chasing us. And so Donna called it pit bulls and parolees, which was, and so we get down there, and all of a sudden, and we just had some work done on the Jeep. The battery light comes
Yeah,
on.
the Jeep is having fun. So
Sun's
remember,
going down.
the power,
Like sun's almost
we had the
down.
battery done and then we
Yeah.
had the power steering done. And now it's just fucking
Yeah.
going to explode
Yeah.
in any minute.
So I've been in situations where my battery or my alternator. So I Google it real quick, and it's like, it could be the alternator, could be whatever. And knowing that we had at least an hour and a half to get home. And
Oh, and
in the
by the way, we're in
the
an
middle
area,
of-
there's no cell signal.
There's no cell signal.
1.
So
2, there's no lights. 3, there's a tremendous amount of pythons, gators, crocodiles, and panthers and mosquitoes
mosquitoes
that will suck you dry.
well
And not in
and
like
not
the
in a
fun way.
So I'm like kind of almost full panic mode. I'm like, oh shit, because like I knew
And
that
I know he's
like
panicking.
if we had just the battery, right, we have to get to like a paved road. Basically, that's all I wanted to do. And let's get to a paved road that we know the number, we could call somebody, whatever. So, anyways, we so we're going, and we're finally probably
Pitbulls and parolees from Donna.
so we were probably a good 10-15 minutes from a paved road. I think
It's a dirt,
Yeah.
so it's one dirt road that you drive 2 miles down, and another dirt mile road that goes another 5. It's
Anyways, all right.
beautiful.
So I just want to show you this was the level of mosquito situation. That this is the side view mirror on the Jeep, and that's
Those are the bugs.
Those are the bugs that stuck to it. The windshield was the same. John cleaned the windshield for us today.
Thank you to John,
But,
St.
but that's
John.
a
We love
little
him.
unbelievable.
What are they doing in
Yeah, I
there?
don't know what the hell they're doing. But when we get in there, I'm sure we'll have my shoes will be shined, and they've waxed the floors.
Well,
Anyway,
John is very
so
handy. Maybe we should make a list.
so I'm like, my phone's almost dead, and so then when we finally got to cell signal and we got on a paved road, I felt a little better. And then I kept peeking
That's
up.
good.
I kept peeking up at the if the dash lights are dimming or anything. Nothing happened, and we got home, and we turned the car off, and I went back out and tried to start it. It started right up, and the battery light was gone. Don't know what the hell happened, but you do not want to get stuck out in the middle of the Everglades
We'll make friends.
in shorts and a t-shirt with a vehicle with no doors on it.
I had bug spray with me.
Yeah.
Anne says, gross. How many landed in your ears?
None, actually.
I
They all hit
didn't
the
have any-
car.
I didn't have any land in my ears, but I had one the other day that tried to go up my nose.
Nah, that's
But
never
it
good.
missed.
That's never good.
That's
That's never good. So in leaving, we had to turn around, go back by the pit bulls, but they weren't out this time, and to get out of there. But we saw so many birds, gators, whatever.
It was a
It's
good
just
time.
beautiful. It's just like just goes on forever down there. It's like, isn't that Cypress Preserve about the size of Rhode Island or close
It's
to
pretty
it?
fucking big.
It's gigantic.
It's beautiful.
Um,
And at one point, the ocean was there, so you can like literally go in there and get like seashells
Yeah.
out of the middle of the fucking forest. It's
Donna says
crazy.
it was a sign from someone above warning us to leave. Yeah.
Or not.
But here's the thing. So we got on Alligator Alley and we got back to Naples, and the sun was beyond set at that
It's
point.
so beautiful.
But just the sky was just
But the sky while we were
crazy
there
pink.
was beautiful.
Oh, the
It looked
sky
like-
was
it
unbelievable.
looked like the African savannah.
Actually, I
Is that
could
the
pull
word?
up pull up-
Side note, do we like my hair?
so
Is this a good look for me? Should I rock this out?
I like that. It's good. It's got a
I'm always making friends when I
Look
go
like Princess
places,
Leia.
but with like a tumor.
tumor.
I'm
Leia
like a
with a tumor.
Leia. So anyway, we did forget something though, and I want to shout back.
What are you gonna do?
So on our way home from Costco, one thing that we occasionally do to treat ourselves is to stop at Jeremiah's.
Yes,
So we've got to take
Jeremiah's
you
is
guys
a,
to Jeremiah's while you're here.
it's an
Remind us.
Italian ice, but they mix it. They layer it.
You can
with
get a gelati, which is vanilla ice cream.
soft serve Italian ice. It doesn't sound really good, but that like they'll have weird ass flavors. and
Sometimes they
stuff
put
like that.
crunchy stuff in it.
Sometimes they put like cookies.
They
or
have holiday
something.
specials right now.
Holiday
Our
special.
favorite, which is the reason we went there, because the one in Cape Coral stopped carrying it.
Yeah.
So we went in hopes.
that they might still carry it. Lemon basil Italian ice.
So
It
good.
was really good.
But what you can do is get yourself the strawberry lemonade or the lemonade or citrus of your choice, really.
Whatever.
And you come over here to the struggle garden and you pick yourself some fucking basil, you break it up and you put it in there. Lemon, basil, beautiful
it's
together.
very good.
Absolutely beautiful.
So
together.
we got a Christmas one, which was like a crumbled cookie with busted up pieces of
candy canes.
Candy
It was
cane.
really good.
So it was vanilla. I don't know
We'll
if,
take you guys.
if the Italian ice was. I don't even know what flavor the Italian ice was.
The Italian ice with sugar cookie
Oh, with sugar cookie Italian ice
with peppermint crisps,
with peppermint.
vanilla in
yeah.
between, which is all delightful. By the way, I don't.
It
There's
was-
something
wasn't
that is
good.
bothering me about this. Take it away.
Okay.
So I got choking on one of the peppermint pieces. John, I'm telling you, I'm eating the ice cream. So I'm driving a stick, and it's Florida, and we have to top
Right.
off the Jeep. It's the blazing hot fucking sun. So it's melting. It's melting. It's melting. It's melting. I'm melting. I'm melting. I'm melting. And Doug is shivering because he's cold. He's eating ice cream. He's got a sweater on. He has no body fat. And he's feeding me while we
was.
drive down the road. And I'm listening to music and I'm trying to sing and dance in the car and make a general spectacle of myself. And he puts a spoonful of this beautiful Christmas sugar cookie in my mouth. And I choke on a fucking piece of peppermint. So I choke on a piece of peppermint, not like I'm going to die.
Right.
I choke on a piece of peppermint and I start coughing. I have birthed 4 children. 2 of them are twins. I am coughing hard. Hard. I peed myself. And I don't mean like a little bit of pee. I mean like a full on peed myself. So that was fun. I get to came home and change my clothes. As a 47-year-old woman who
All I
pees
can think
herself.
is I'm glad you weren't in my car.
Donna says,
We ate gator. That's what
I'm
she
gonna go
said.
pee on your face. Marital hate. Where's the bell? And
Some
Donna
some
says
dudes are
we
into
are
that.
a gator. And oops ate gator. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We told them that we ate gator. By the way, you guys weren't listening the whole time, and I hope you checked both your iPad and your phone. But what I will tell you is when you were in there, you were like leaning over the sink,
Yeah.
and we may have
And the
told
head
the
was bobbing
entire
up and
we
down.
didn't. You both disappeared.
Yeah.
We're out here.
We don't know
You're
what that
moving
was.
around and bent over. We may have told the entire internet that we thought you guys were having sex in there, and the only reason we didn't show
Doing
them.
dishes at times.
Well, listen, anyone doing dishes but me turns me on. So let me just tell you right now, you want to get me hot and bothered. I mean, I'm already wet, because I pee myself, but
What's that mean?
That's a sprinkler.
Oh.
I should have told her it was a rattlesnake.
No, but I mean, I thought it's still on after all this time.
How long do you
It's
think
gonna
it
go on
needs
for
to be on to grow grass in Florida?
it goes
Wow.
off like once a week and it waters down like 20
Yeah.
miles.
Yeah.
So,
It'll be on
wait,
for
what was
a
I talking about? Grass? If
even
you want to
forget.
get me wet, you should wash dishes. So,
All right.
wait, so we need to go Jeremiah's. We went and saw.
Yeah, yeah.
So sadly, you got a new snack you can try. We're gonna take our friends to Jeremiah's. They're gonna love it. But there was a nice group of girls there. Maisie was the girl who helped us at the window. And actually, this is a really funny story. So I'm just being me, horrifying, And I'm talking to this girl and ordering our food, and she's laughing her head off about whatever the fuck I'm talking about. I don't even remember what it was.
and
I
I'm
was like,
apologizing.
and I
for
was
the
like,
rudeness.
I'm like, well, we have a podcast, and she's like, you do? What is it? And I'm like, well, settle down. How old are you?
She was over
Like,
18.
are you over 18? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool.
I've
we
heard
can
that
watch it.
before. Don't trust it when it grows up.
That's true. She may not be over 18, but I did my due diligence. I said, are you over 18? That seems like due diligence to me.
Sign here on the dotted
It's
line.
kind of
Exactly.
like it's sort of like consent.
And she has my phone number. I'm a Jeremiah's loyalty member.
That's right.
I just got half off a medium. That was good. But I don't even know if we ever ate that medium. I think I ate. It's still in there.
It's still in
The
there.
strawberry lemonade. Put basil in it. So anyway, not the point. The point is that Maisie was fucking fantastic.
Maisie was great.
Oh, but I'm joking with her, and I'm like, this is what you do. You're a cute little girl. Hot little number. Marry yourself an old man. Just make sure you've got a lot of money first. I didn't do that. So
No due diligence
like,
there, baby.
I gotta find a new one. And
That's
so
too
we're,
short.
it's it would be nice if he had
Did you
money.
say I'm too short?
No,
Donna?
I said that's too
Oh,
short.
She
life's
said your
too short,
dick's
huh?
too short. Oh my god.
No.
Donna, you're a size
Okay.
queen?
Did you try to fuck Donna and she
No.
just said no?
I think she peeked in on me last night when I
When he
was in the
touching
bed.
John-
When I,
Did you peek on my husband while he was in the bed?
When he was on John.
I
Oh,
would,
I
did
wish
not
he
have
was
sex
on
with
John.
your
I'd pay
husband,
money
no.
to see that. You guys cannot say you're not gay until you have tried it. Have you tried it?
We're not going to.
We're not. Going.
Yeah, I just got John. Then he just goes like this.
I think I know. I mean, you know how like you know. I don't know.
See, but the thing is, he pauses and then he's slow. With like the pause, I was like, oh, "Did you tell me all about it?" But no, he pauses and he goes.
Just a slow nod. So not
If
that.
he does, it was unconsensual with his priest,
Indeed.
and he doesn't
Tom
want to talk
Milmore is
about it. We
here.
have to respect that.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog. I don't know if that's who this was named, but they have a bullfrog for a logo. So
They
good.
do. It's
And thank you for the video,
they've done-
Tom. That was good.
Oh.
That was good stuff.
there's an alligator. It's gonna eat us. Okay, so to Jeremiah. So Maisie was awesome. Oh, so there's this guy, and I'm like, I'm gonna find a new husband. So I look forward, and I'm like, I'm gonna get that next guy that goes over there, looking fly, with his shorts and his socks and his slides. He doesn't have any money. And then, of course, I'm saying it in a Jeep with no doors and no
Yeah.
top. So the guy knows
No-
I'm fucking talking to him.
There's no privacy.
And so I just started waving. And he waved back. I don't know what the guy, like, what would you think if you're like, you're a guy, you're in a parking lot, you get out of your car, and a woman in a Jeep is talking about you. You realize, like, she's talking about me, but why? And then she just starts going,
Like a lunatic.
would you think, A, I'm on crack, B, I might be a little bit loopy in the head, or C, damn, I look fine today.
D, all of the above.
D, all of the above. Okay, well, I like
D,
that.
all of the above.
I am a little bit loopy, but I was not on crack or even weed at the time.
No, not at all.
Sadly, so
I just wanted to share this, guys. This was the
so I'm
sunset.
not done with my Jeremiah. story, but-
I just want to show this so I don't have to worry about it anymore. That was the sunset in the Everglades. Unbelievable. The place just
So
goes
beautiful.
on forever. Anyway,
Okay,
go ahead. Sorry, Jeremiah.
so
Maisie,
Maisie, super
Izzy,
nice.
Saraya or something like that.
Yeah, okay, but the story, this is where it gets fucking funny.
Okay.
She goes, my best friend works here with me. So Maisie telling us.
So we're looking at the drive-in window.
I'm so
So it's
happy
like
for her.
so whoop, another girl comes into the window. Hey, what are you guys doing?
And I was going on a tirade about like not liking the government or whatever the fuck I was talking about. And I was like, I can't remember what it was. And I go, fuck the IRS. And I go, but don't ever say that to their face. There's two people you never tell the fuck off to their face: your parents and the IRS. And she just fucking lost it. In any case, she told us that she works with her best friend Izzy, who we got to meet, who was delightful. However, I didn't realize that there's like 5 people working in this like little
It takes a lot to bring the Italian ice
scooping
to
place.
the plate.
And so there's this beautiful young black girl and Black Queen. She's gorgeous.
Queen.
And I go, oh, hey, Izzy. And she goes, no, this is Izzy. And I go, well, who's that? And she goes, I'm like, is she not your friend? Dead silent. And I go, is it because she's black?
She started a race war.
So
in
apparently-
Fort Myers.
I'm getting the vibe. It's Sabria is maybe they're not all friends. I don't think it's necessarily a race thing. I mean, I didn't
It's
see
hard
any.
when you work with somebody.
I didn't
like,
see
if
any
there's-
like lightning
there's a few
bolts
of
or
them.
swastikas
Now,
on
if, there,
Maisie and
if
Izzy.
there
but
was, if you're working with people and there's 2 friends that are like always laughing and carrying on and enjoying life, and you're sitting there just working and trying to get through your shift, not that fun. So
well, we come to brighten their day.
we did. We tried to brighten everybody's day.
That's what we try to do. But sometimes we are the dark cloud in their life.
Yes.
I had a fucked up conversation with Charlie that I would love to share
Oh.
about. We're getting dinged.
Oh, I
Okay.
did. I was
Okay.
just. I was. Yeah. I wasn't
All right,
me. It
so
wasn't
that was okay. So we forgot about the girls. Shout out, great job, girls. Great job, mom and dad, in raising these beautiful, hardworking teens. Be it Izzy or Maisie or Sabria, they're all working hard and having fun.
me. Yeah.
So you know what? I think that there's nothing wrong with having fun while you work, because if you like what you do, you don't feel like you're working. I don't feel like the podcast is work, although it does sometimes, maybe every once in a while.
Well, when we're not getting along.
31 in Ossipee.
It's not
Ossipee, New Hampshire.
31
It's
degrees.
31 degrees.
Fuck that nonsense. I think I was going somewhere.
43 in Marshfield. You were going with the friends at the Jeremiah's, and you were going somewhere with it.
Oh, I was just I said working. You want to do something that you enjoy, so that you work doesn't feel like a lot,
work.
or do something that doesn't take a lot of time, and then you can spend the majority of your time doing something that you're really interested in.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to help people. I try to do that as much as possible. Lately, I've been trying to focus a little bit more on myself because I haven't been great about that. I've just been off target for
It's the moon. It's the
basically
moon
since we
phase.
got back from Massachusetts. I've been out of
It's the
kilter.
moon phase.
We haven't been meditating. We haven't
There's
been
been
doing
solar
Wim Hof.
flares.
We haven't. I haven't been doing yoga. I haven't been swimming. We haven't played the dirty cock game. The dirty cock game with the rackets.
It's in
we
the pool,
played
yeah.
with his dirty cock quite a bit.
I
Thank
don't
you.
think it's not dirty
Sometimes I make it dirty.
with your butt.
I
I
don't
am
remember
literally an 11-year-old kid. Yeah.
First of all, I don't know the last time I made it dirty with my butt.
Yeah. Not that you were awake for.
I think I would wake up for that. So anyway, we finally get home. It's dark, and we ate like lunch at like 3:00. So Doug and I are normally like 7 a.m.
Our
noon.
lives revolve
6
around
p.m.
food.
Our lives revolve around food for sure.
Daddy get hangry.
And it's true, he does, and I do. I'll no, it's not good. So we're like all fucking hanging out at the dining room table of all fucking places at the dolphin table, where we're all going insane because there's little pieces of plastic paint stuck to the table, and we decide we were just sitting around just fucking hanging out. It was awesome. And Doug gets up to I'm like, why don't we have charcuterie for dinner? And so, because we were talking about white trash snacks, I started pulling things out for me and John because I was high off my ass. And he's like, I don't want those pizza crisps. Fuck that. He didn't say fuck that. And so Doug made us a charcuterie. And I don't know is it up on the screen?
We can't show that. It's
Yes, you
drug
can.
paraphernalia.
It's totally legal drug
All right.
paraphernalia.
So this is what I put together.
Make sure you tell them that that's oil. And not
Yeah,
yes, it's definitely not heroin.
It's not heroin.
You're
It's
going to
just-
see a syringe. It's not heroin. But
It's-
if you have some, I might like to try it.
So anyway, all right. So
Just kidding. I
we
don't.
had these. I'm just going to cursor over this. We had these roll-ups of Genoa and prosciutto, some pistachios that were out of the shell. I just threw some marshmallows on there.
Don't forget the marijuana.
There's marijuana there. There's marijuana here.
Yeah, that's
There's
full
lip gloss.
full extract cannabis oil.
Okay.
There's the $200 we were talking about before. There's an empty
Pellegrino.
Pellegrino.
Don't forget my lip gloss. That's the
Yeah.
limited edition peppermint from
Oh.
Thrive Cosmetics.
for the holidays. These were
portion goes to
these
charity.
were lime. They're like a quinoa, like rice. Like they're like a better for you. tortilla chip. These were nacho. These were limes because we got the assorted flavors at Costco. These were crostini crackers. This was cut up chorizo from something. This was a milk cow's milk cheddar. This was a Tuscan rub cheddar.
Okay,
It was
Tuscan rub cheddar came in a box with this other cheese from Costco and like 3 others. It was $17.99.
hang on, I got a picture.
Doug took a fucking picture because my husband is amazing when he's not being a
I-
fucking pain in my
Wait,
ass.
I have to rotate the picture. Hold on.
You just
Edit, rotate it.
That was a good deal.
why would you rotate it? Just show it on the screen.
Yeah, because you got to be able to read it. So okay, so boom, send, airdrop.
Oh,
Boom.
we're
I'm
gonna
signing up for
airdrop it,
Costco.
bring it up. It's a whole fucking thing. No, you have to
We're
sign
gonna
up for
smack it up,
Costco because
flip
those
it.
meat, the salami and prosciutto wraps around cheese, also fucking Costco. Also something we bought this week,
I'm
guys.
signing
We
up for
forgot a lot of the
Costco.
stuff that we bought. We really bought the entire fucking store. Although we didn't get any tires
We did not get any
or
time.
coffins. We didn't get any tires, coffins, booze.
So you can see what the cheese flight is. So this down here was the the vault aged cheddar. That so we had that one. This one we not have that. No, we had the Alpine style. We had the Alpine style.
So we still have
so
the
we still
cheddar,
have the cheddar. We still have the
and
the Iberico.
Iberico, cow's milk and goat's milk, sheep's
The
milk, all
Iberico.
mixed together.
We're gonna
It's
have
like
at that after
An
this podcast.
animal milk orgy,
There's
or like an animal milk bukkake in our cheese.
now I don't want the
Do you
cheese.
guys want to have animal milk
Um,
bukkake cheese?
Then we had sheep's pecorino cheese right here, and this one right here, this Tuscan rubbed Fonto cow's milk. That's gone. It's gone.
That was so good.
It's so good. But
The
that
cheese with the seasoning on it.
so but I will demonstrate that cheese board was about that wide. So it was like big chunks of the cheese. But I think we're gonna start after the podcast. We're gonna break that out.
We're gonna break out the cheese again.
We're gonna do that again.
Yeah, I think we should break out the cheese, and I think that
And
we
we'll
should do the
a
s'mores.
thing. Yeah.
We should break out the cheese and do the s'mores. John and I were on a tear about doing a caviar tasting.
Oh.
He's a caviar. He wants some
and they
beluga.
at
He-
Costco they sell $2,000
$2,000
dinner.
caviar.
Ann says it looks
It's
delicious.
delicious,
It
thank
wasn't.
you.
It's all delicious.
It-
But even though it was, so we tried to put the paraphernalia and stuff around it to make it look even like
More
more
white
white
trash.
trash.
So I don't even. I tried to write a couple notes down last night, and I did remember a couple, but I was fucking baked off my ass. And at one point, I went in the other room and got bunny ears and put them on everyone's heads.
Yeah.
And I brought out the flarp, and no one even. Oh no, you and Donna played with it later, right? You guys were being silly with the flarp.
Yeah.
So I have a video. I don't think I'm allowed to share this, but for my birthday, 4 years ago, and flarp, it's like slime in a little jar, and you put your fingers in it, and when you do it, it makes like a. John was sitting there. I have a video of this with this jar just going to town. You must have been going at that thing. Was it like 30 minutes?
It's unbelievable. I
Your
don't know what kind of-
stamina
he had
impresses
some
me.
stamina with that.
You gotta love flarp. On the new one we got smells. I'm like really sensitive to fragrances and I should not have this shit in the house. But one side smells like strawberry and the other smells like blueberry and it smells so good. But if I smell it for long, I'm gonna get a fucking headache. Oh, so this is something that's interesting that came to me today. It's not what we talked about last night, but I do want to comment on it. One thing that occurred to me, we have, different friends that are facing different challenges, and just like we're facing different challenges. One of our friends is dealing with some challenges that other people that we know have been through, and I feel like sometimes like those the challenges you go through are the challenges you have judged other people for.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
meaning,
that's
like,
interesting.
Okay, so for the sake of argument, let's say my challenge is that that I started smoking and I couldn't quit.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you can't read good.
No, you can't. That's not a challenge that you face. I mean, you can't stop learning how. Maybe you could stop knowing how to read. Yeah, maybe you can't. You make fun of somebody that can't read good, and then you're in an accident and you have to
And
relearn
then
how to
yeah,
read. Or you have a
exactly.
stroke or
That's right.
something.
That was a good explanation.
Or maybe you like make fun of people who don't have as much money as you, and then boom, like something happens, and you don't have
It's
as
a
much
boom.
money
It's
anymore.
a boom.
Like, I just think that sometimes, like, whether it's God, the universe, whatever fucking God you
never
want to
mind.
pray to, I believe that that
Awesome.
we learn these lessons.
Donna, could you keep it down over there? You're over there with your
No, but I will tell you, if you say anything, it comes
yeah,
up on
it's-
here.
you're gonna
You'll hear it.
yeah.
So don't say anything private is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
don't say anything.
Unless you want to read out
unless
your
you-
credit card
yeah,
number.
you're social.
No, it's
No,
fine.
we
I'm
know
just-
you're not
we're just
talking to
telling
us.
you,
That's
don't-
why it's rude.
what- it's whether it's rude or not, I don't give a shit.
Uh,
But my point is, don't be like on there giving away your credit
Yeah,
card
yeah,
number
don't-
unless you
yeah,
want to
'cause-
be a sponsor of the podcast and give away a delightful prize to our viewers
sure,
of your,
sure. A lot of these folks
your
would like
entire credit card account.
number.
Uh,
I'm
plus,
busting
we
your
have
balls.
people from foreign countries that follow our podcast.
Oh, we do.
They
Yeah,
might be
Liberia.
nice people from foreign countries in Monaco, or they could be scammers.
Monaco. Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
You never
Um,
know. As a matter of fact, one of our people that followed us, Brian something, he had a whole bunch of porn on his
He had
Facebook
some
page
porn
the other
stuff
day.
going. Yeah,
So I
that's
don't
all
know
right.
if that's a real page or what the deal is,
Yeah,
but here
whatever.
we are.
Whatever floats your boat. It doesn't matter.
So you're saying?
I forget what.
Oh, that was my thing. Just,
All right, yeah.
just
Oh,
remember,
yeah. So
don't judge people.
don't judge.
Don't judge
I mean,
people. No. Stop that.
Now, if
Motherfucker.
is it worse to judge people and think you're better than them, or, I don't know. Like, there's some stuff that happens that you just laugh at, like the guy with the trash bag,
I laugh about most things.
back windshield because his windshield broke and he's got it.
Dude, I'm not laughing about that. That's
no, because I've
done that.
Yeah.
I have done that.
Yeah.
In my Chevy Cavalier wagon
Everybody
that burst
has
into
that.
flames,
Yeah.
I had that for about 6 months.
Everybody's got
So
something, some
here-
sort of redneck thing like going on.
Herein lies the point of our story. By the way, my face is super itchy. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, that was the itching powder I put in your
It
on your
could
pillowcase.
it could be that I got that bug spray on my face. Who
Oh,
knows?
this could be.
Herein lies my point.
I'm waiting for your point.
I was talking about just be fucking kind to
Yeah.
people.
Don't
Be the
judge
best
people.
person you
Just
can
be
be.
good.
Don't judge people because when you're pointing a finger, look at that. You got 3 more.
All right, Uncle Sam. What about Uncle Sam? He does that. I want you.
Yeah.
What he
That's
really
the
wants is
perfect
himself.
example is how much the government puts the fucking blame on the American people, the responsibility on the other people, but doesn't take any responsibility for itself.
It's how it's set up.
Should you check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself? I say we need a revolution. I'm just saying.
I don't think we're.
Oh my God, I'm only getting
They tr-
arrested for incitement and I will never be allowed to
They
run for
tried that.
president.
Didn't work out. I have a very happy thing. Can we go to a happy thing?
Oh, yeah, sure. I
Okay.
also have more notes.
I have a happy thing. I'm going to bring this up on screen because this is very, very awesome. Brenda Lee has scored a #1 hit with "Rocking Around the Christmas Tree." One of my favorite Christmas songs. She does swear in it, however. I don't know.
says fucking
She wants
pie.
fucking pie. I don't know.
You ever heard
Do
that
some
song?
Carolyn. So 60 plus years after hitting #1 with her last chart topper, "I'm Sorry" in 1960, the 78-year-old Brenda Lee has hit again with a re-release of "Rocking Around the Christmas Tree."
You know what's going to happen?
It makes me so happy.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen right now. The NFL is going to hook her up with Mike Ditka,
Yeah,
and there's going to be a sex tape,
nice.
and they're going to do everything they can to draw attention to the NFL because the NFL is fucking rigged.
I'd watch that.
I said it's rigged.
But if you don't know Brenda Lee, she's got a song called "Sweet Nothing." That's probably one of the greatest rock and roll songs of all time.
I think Rock and Roll Villain's really good.
Rock and roll is one of the greatest songs of all time. I will
think
tell you that.
Redneck Graceland is really good.
It's got some potential.
I love Perfect Phil. You guys need to hear some music while you're here. Maybe Doug will even play for us, but he might just play for us the music. It's fantastic. Although
Thank you.
he'll probably make you wear very specific headphones
Yeah.
and stand
And
in
sit
a
in
certain
like
position.
in the position of a
You
dying
have to be
Yeti.
like, by the way, there's like,
What are you doing over there?
look at this. There's like 3 of my dreadlock beads on the ground there.
Yeah, you can't be trusted.
Can you get
You sit on the thing and fling your hair
Can you
around.
see my dreadlock beads?
Well, I'm not going to get them right now because we're on.
I had
online.
I had a glass
Okay.
bead in my hair, and Doug was washing my hair, and I laid on the side of the pool, and I had to take my hair up and twist it, and I broke my glass Oregon bead in half.
You
Then
and-
I had a glass bead that we left in New Jersey on the way down here,
Right.
and those glass beads are fucking expensive. 2 of them, one was 20 and one was $30.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah, what
Handmade.
the hell?
I would love to blow glass.
personal.
Dude, you guys, you have no
Who's he?
idea.
Who's
Last
he?
night we are just hanging around the charcuterie. My favorite quote of the night, because I had to write it down. We were talking about how there's all these different we were talking about the square grouper. So the square grouper is because they used to traffic marijuana, and they would drop out a bale of marijuana into the water. Fishermen would catch it, and then they would sell it, and their wives would be like, where do they all this money from?
Where's this money?
Square grouper, because we have grouper down here. And by the way, it's amazing. You don't buy lobster in Florida, and you don't buy grouper
Yeah,
in
just take it.
Massachusetts. Now you know. And then so the square grouper. What were we talking about? The square grouper.
You were talking about the square grouper for some reason. You just brought it up. I
No,
don't know.
Square group.
Oh, something last night that was said last night.
Oh, and so while we're in this, we were talking about cocaine bear,
Yeah.
and apparently there's a cocaine shark.
Apparently, yeah.
And so Donna, she's like, I had a fish sandwich today and a cocaine fish. Can I blame my anger on the fish, on the cocaine fish? I thought that was fantastic.
It was. It was
So
really
if you
good.
have rage, blame it on cocaine
Blame it
fish,
on your seafood.
because you can't eat a bear. Don't eat a bear.
I bet you can eat bear.
Oh, so there was a fucking TikTok the other day. This was crazy. It was a deer, and it looked like something had ripped the like 3/4 of its back out.
Yeah.
I mean, blood and guts just fucking hanging out. The deer's just walking around like nothing happened.
That's a Sasquatch.
It had clearly been attacked by something. We
That's
thought a bear.
Sasquatch.
They thought
Probably
a
a
bear.
bear though. Like, or it could have
I don't
been
even want to
like
show it to you guys.
a
It's
mountain lion.
disturbing. Did
Mountain lion
I
will do
send
it.
you that video?
No, I'm glad you didn't.
You'd
Because
be traumatized.
I'm a friend to animals. I'm a friend to all animals.
Ann says looks delicious. Does she mean me? Does she mean I look delicious
You
today?
do look
I do look
delicious.
delicious.
No, she was talking about the white trash charcuterie board. So
Okay,
why
it
don't
was
we wrap
amazing.
this up so we can get back to our nice clean house that has been.
Yeah,
cleaned?
this is the cleanest our house has ever been, and it'll ever be again.
I'm grateful for our
You guys-
house guests that cleaned our house.
All I can tell you is last night my sides hurt from laughing so bad. It was one of the best days ever. We have such amazing friends, and we'd love to see more of you. Hit us up. Even if you're one of the lurkers out there. I don't even know if
Lurker.
anybody's watching, because there's like one.
Well, although we don't have any room at the inn until what, the 19th, 20th, somewhere
Yeah,
around there.
we're gonna need a little break until. I mean, like, fuck. There's so many people. Our list of people were
Yeah, there's so
Josh,
many people.
all of my friends that are people I've known for 20 years that we haven't had over that live in Florida. Josh, Jackie and Jamie.
Yep.
Lynn next door.
Yeah.
The fucking Hackseths.
Yeah, we
Your
missed
friend
that.
Lisa. I have a new one. Dawn, is that her name? Ashley. I messaged with her yesterday. Carolyn, you went to school with her?
Oh,
Fuck, I'm terrible with names. Sorry.
Connie Lewis.
Connie.
She lives up in Sarasota.
There's so many people.
Actually, Siesta Key.
There's so many people. I want to hang out with Brooke again. Brooke is cool.
Brooke
as
is the
shit.
best. Brooke is all right.
I don't know how that's going with her and Elvin, but
Well,
you know,
you
we
have to
like
text
Elvin
her.
too. Elvin's fiery.
He was good. I
Latino.
liked him.
I like him.
Yeah, we have.
I like him.
And Larry, if you're watching, I hope everything's going well. Hope you're selling cars. Hope you're making buku dinero. I think that's two different languages, isn't it? Buku being French, dinero being Spanish. I think it is. It's like having a bison burger with brisket
Oh
on
my
it.
God, Brooke, if you're here,
And
I
then
totally
bacon,
just
so it's three
remembered
animals.
something. I just remembered
Oh.
something about the day I met Elvin. He told me he had sworn off women until he met you.
Oh,
That's what it was.
she's
And-
special.
And she
She's
said
all right.
he said that his family loved you and that you were great with his son.
Oh, look at
So,
that,
there you
Brookie.
go. I think. I'm still not sure if it was him. So I met someone, and I think I had met her boyfriend, and he was delivering furniture to somebody else's house where I took the delivery.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you remember you were talking about that?
Who knows? But
Yeah.
anyway, that just.
All right. So what are you grateful for?
Okay, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for the people that watch the podcast. Thank you. You guys are crazy, but we love you. Oh God, the Charlie talk. I can't believe I
No, save that for tomorrow night.
tomorrow
We're
the
gonna
Charlie
need it.
talk. We didn't even talk about today.
No, we really didn't. But we'll
Okay.
you know, we're just playing catch up.
So
That's
okay.
all we're doing.
We're so thankful for all the people that watch the podcast. We truly appreciate you. We know it's not for everyone. That's okay.
Mm.
But if you guys, we really appreciate it whenever you comment, whenever you interact, when you share it with your friends. It means the world to us. It really helps us out. So I'm grateful for all the people that have done that and the people that are going to do it tonight. I'm also thankful. So I'm thankful my friends are here. I'm thankful they're cleaning the house. I'm thankful that the Jeep is here and in one piece.
Got
and
us home in
Tony's
one piece. It's all
waiting on
good.
parts.
Yeah.
And I'm taking it to fucking Ding Darling. I don't care if it dies. If we die in the
I'll
middle,
come get you.
if we die in Ding Darling, we die in Ding Darling. You're going to Ding Darling with us.
No, go just have,
No,
don't wait for me.
we're going to.
Don't wait for me, Argentina.
Okay, whatever you want.
Anyway, yeah, it's
Okay, so
I think you're
gratitude. So I am grateful that John cleaned my windshield for me. I'm grateful that they've taken some of the burden off of Doug of dealing with all of the Stacey shit. I'm thankful that I'm thankful that actually it was really nice. Donna talked to her granddaughter Alex today, and
Yeah.
she did on FaceTime. So I have to say hi to Alex. And she's grown up so much in the last couple of years. And
I reprimanded her for using language with her grandmother
He
because her
was
grandmother
joking.
is very prim and proper. I don't know if you know Donna.
so prim and proper.
Yeah.
But she's living in Hawaii and she seems really happy, and I was really glad to see that.
Yeah, no.
So I'm glad that Donna has such a good relationship with her granddaughter, and you know that she seems to have a good head on her shoulders.
Excellence.
I'm
Excellence.
thankful. I'm thankful that I'm able to calm anxious people or indecisive people or just generally take charge of situations, because sometimes these three, it's like wrangling cats, and one of the cats screams a lot. One of the cats wanders off a lot. One of the cats is very anxious.
I'm just looking for some tuna.
And as the tuna of the group, I must contain all the puss up in this bitch. That's what I've been doing. Containing the puss up in
Three
this
blind
bitch.
mice.
We're looking for that pussy. Looking for that pussy cat. Looking
Craziness.
for that pussy cat.
I'm grateful
Wild
that
and
we
Out,
have
look
we
it up,
have
it's hilarious.
friends that go
Hang
out of
on.
their way to come down.
Tracy, look this up. Three Blind Mice from Wild and Out. You will love it. Go ahead.
Very good. I was just saying I was happy that people go out of their way. They hop on a plane for 3.5 hours to come down here and hang out with us. That is
I'm starting to think
thankful
they
for
don't
that.
like the podcast though.
I don't know, it's not for everybody.
Not even for your house cats.
Mhm.
It's for fucked up people. Maybe they're not fucked up right now.
Mhm.
I'm always fucked up.
Oh,
I'm not always fucked up.
I saw a guy today, he had dentures. It reminded me of the show that we were watching. Just way too big. And I was like, but look at him. He's always smiling.
I would love to have all of my teeth ripped out and new ones put in. That would make me so happy.
Oh, dentures?
No, you have implants, but one of your
I do.
implants is perfect, and the other one is not so good.
Yeah, because when they put in the implant, one's an implant, one's a bridge. And so when they put the implant in, they did some monkeying
They
around.
shuck
so-
up the bridge.
Yeah, they shucked it
Well,
up.
I would
Well-
love to just have all of my teeth ripped out, and I'd wake up with new ones, but I don't want the pain.
No,
Here,
yeah.
can I ask
No,
a
thank you.
question?
No,
Just a
thank you.
simple question. Why can't they just sedate you through recovery?
Because that's called a coma.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
Seems like
do
they should.
they do sedated detox for fucking addicts. And
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, like we should do
Bitch
whatever we
asses.
can to support addicts, but I
It's
think
called recovering addicts. Bitch.
I think that detox is something that you should go through. That's just my thing.
Learn your lesson.
Please let
young
us know what
man
you think. But I
and
think
woman.
there's something about going through the detox process where you just don't want to do that shit again.
Yeah, right. I think it's part of it. But yeah,
Uh,
hair of the dog, sort of. I don't know if that's the right phrase to use.
I mean, I don't know. Does that increase cravings? I don't know what the studies show. I don't know what people think.
You
but
know what they need to
me,
do is make drugs less fun.
I'm looking for more fun drugs. I
Hmm.
kind of want to do peyote. I have mushrooms that I want to do, and I don't have anybody to do. Oh, one of my cop friends is going to do mushrooms with me. Okay. I don't know if I really. I'd like to try absinthe.
You should
don't-
just all you need to do is look at the painting Absinthe Drinker.
I don't feel like I need.
and that
cocaine.
person is just out of their gourd. And it was like poisoning people and ruining their minds back in the
We're
in
definitely
1800s.
trying it.
Absinthe.
I don't think I need cocaine.
Edgar Degas, I believe it was.
I don't think I need cocaine. Anne says no implants, but I agree, Stacey. I wouldn't hesitate taking them out. Get all the metal out of my mouth. I've had all of my fillings out, but I do have a crown, but it's synthetic.
Yeah, there's the Absinthe Drinker. That's by Degas. And look at just vacant look on this
Oh my
woman's
God.
face. Just it's so good.
Don't believe everything you read.
Just don't go back don't get in your time machine. Go back to the 1800s and drink absinthe because it's actual poison.
I was actually just talking about how my grandparents had Christmas ornaments with asbestos.
Yeah. We had
Hilarious.
asbestos covering the pipes. My
I
dad
loved the
took
way
it out.
Felt.
My dad took it all out, and he's like, "Yeah, you might not want to be in."
I
out
love
here
the
for
way
that."
it felt.
But it only, it only takes a smidgen of asbestos to get in your lung and give you mesothelioma.
I will tell you,
so maybe that's what you
I
have.
used to play with it.
I just solved Stacy's
have
lung
mesothelioma.
problem. She's got meso.
I don't know about that, but we'll see. I'm grateful for amazing friends who support us. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they're like scrubbing our
Yeah, I
floors.
don't know what's happening in there.
I think they're scrubbing our floors.
I think they're installing Christmas decorations.
I think that they're reflooring the entire house.
I
I'm
think,
grateful for
I
friends
think
who
they're
are so
doing some
generous.
canning.
I don't know why they're doing this. I don't know how to stop them, but I'm not
I
complaining.
think
I
they're
love them
curing
so much.
some meat.
Look at this. I have like a rim job.
Well, I'm thankful for that.
Doug is thankful for rim jobs. I'm going to leave you.
I don't know how this podcast
We
is
will
still in the air.
hopefully see you tomorrow night. But if we don't, it's because we're celebrating Donna's birthday and she's
Right.
fucking awesome. And if we don't see you tomorrow, we'll see you on Wednesday. But we'll try to do tomorrow.
We're
maybe-
going to do our best.
Maybe, maybe not.
That's all we
but
can
we
do.
love
folks.
you.
All right.